thank you very much for clicking back on my channel, and thank you for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit fun, a little bit different. So it's actually for a date night in. So with everything going on at the moment, a lot of you out there are doing your date nights in, and what better way than to get a little bit glam for it as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create this look, but using really affordable products. So you've got your Rimmel, your Maybelline, your Sleek, Makeup Revolution and NYX. So I'm going to be using all of these different products and just showing you how you can create it. So all of these products you will be able to find on sort of Superdrug and Boots and online, but really, really affordable. And I'm pretty sure that every single product I'm using is under £10, so an absolute bargain. So let's get straight into it. So first off, I'm going to go in with the foundation, which is the Maybelline FIT ME foundation. I really, really like this one. It's a really good coverage. So it's like medium to full coverage, which is personally what I like. So really good if that's the sort of coverage that you're looking for. I really need to get myself like a prettier headband. This is just not working for me, is it? So like I said, medium to full coverage, which is really good if you know you have sort of acne scars or anything like that. I personally do, so I don't know if you can sort of see them on here, but I've got all my sort of scarring and everything like that, and I just find that it hides it quite nicely. So I've just put some product on the back of my hand and just using my Real Techniques 200 brush, which looks like this. I'm just going to go in with a dotting motion across my skin just to evenly distribute the foundation. Just because I find if you work too much in one area, you can end up using a lot more product than you actually need to. What I also like to do after I've buffed it into my skin, sorry, I will go in with sort of dab all the way across with a beauty blender, just because I find if you do have similar skin type to me, sort of like oily skin, and you have quite naturally enlarged pores, it just helps the makeup sit better. So I'm just going to go in with a damp beauty blender and dab this all across. But if you guys have come across sort of any foundations that you think, oh, do you know what, these are really, really good, or if you're thinking of trying a foundation but you're not too sure, drop me a comment down below, because I may actually have it, or I may have used it, or I may buy it for like a review, just because I will be doing sort of drugstore reviews and things like that, just so they're more affordable, because I do appreciate that everyone's going to be, you know, spending out lots of money on different foundations, palettes, bronzers and so on. I'm going to go in with my oh my god, my concealer nearly just fell all over the floor. Next, what I'm going to go in with is my concealer, which is the Collection's Lasting Perfection Concealer. If it's gonna focus, come on. There we go. And I wear shade 5, which is fair. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm just gonna lightly dot under the eyes. So not too much. Just a little bit here, and any sort of problem areas that you find that you've got, I'm just gonna go in and dab where I've put the concealer. I'm just going to go in with powder. Now I'm a little bit scared with this powder because I do remember buying it. So this is an old powder that I do have, but I'm pretty sure they still do it. It is the Makeup Revolution Baking Powder Ghost Finish. It just scares me when it says Ghost Finish. So you can see it already. Should I bake under the eyes? Should I give it a go? I mean, it is a baking powder, right? We'll do it. This is when it all goes wrong and I just look like something out of the Addams Family, isn't it? Oh goodness, right. Not too bad. So I'm just gonna let that sit and do its thing. So what I'm also gonna do is just sticking with the same sort of powders as the Makeup Revolution bronzing palette. So it's chocolate marble, so it's just like a little mini one. This is really cute. Got the bronzer and the highlighter there. So I'm just going to use that and see how that comes out. I'll use them today. See how they come out. I personally, I know Makeup Revolution's a bit hit or miss for some people, but I personally really like them. Don't get me wrong, some products I've used, like, I think it's just completely down to my skin type. Like the foundation I don't get on with. It's just way too thick for me. At first I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, it's the one with like the dabber. At the end you have to really apply it all over the face, but it really dried my skin out, and I have oily skin, so I was like, oh, this does not make sense. So yeah, I didn't get on with that, but eyeshadow based, and to be fair, this bronzer's not too bad. But eyeshadows I can't really fault. I haven't come across like one of the palettes and I've not liked it. I think they're really good dupes for like the Too Faced palettes. I mean, they look exactly pretty much like them, but no, I do find that they're good high street find. Now the eyes, which is my favourite part of every single sort of tutorial. So I'm going to use the Lasting Perfection Concealer. Like I said, I'm just going to apply it to the eyes. Right, so that's just concealer on the eyes. So I'm going to mix two of the palettes together, which is the I Heart Revolution Dark Chocolate and I Heart Revolution White Chocolate. So this is the white chocolate. There we go. Definitely more of your nudes. And then the dark chocolate is definitely more dramatic. Can you see? Come on, focus. So I'm just going to go in with this really natural nude colour. Yeah, no, they all do smell of chocolate, guys. So, oh wow, that is like really white. That's gone everywhere, hasn't it? Right, and then I'm just going to do the other eye. I'm going to go for slightly warmer. So I will try this one first off, which is this colour in the dark chocolate palette. So I'm going to go on and just sort of create the outer and crease sort of base, if you like. I'm just going to use my, again, Real Techniques brush, which is the Deluxe Crease Brush. It just looks like this. Can you see? Really, really nice. So, just going in. Again, holding the end of the brush, guys. Let's just see. So I'm going to kind of pat it in and then do the circles. That's not really coming out that much, is it? Give it another go. If not, I'll move on to the... It's not really coming out much. I'm going to go in with the other colour that I was torn between, which is in the white chocolate. So it's just slightly warmer. It's a bit more depth to it. So again, just going to go tapping in and see if this makes a difference. Yeah, you can see that bit a bit more. So this is just for your sort of background colour, if you like. Just to sort of set the warm vibe. So just going in with the other eye. So like I said, just patting it sort of in and then rolling and then going with the circles. But I don't know if anybody else is finding it, but me and a few of my friends have been having the worst headaches. But like I've been like going to sleep, like feeling like, oh, I feel like a headache's coming on. Waking up in the morning and it's like literally pounding. I feel like I've had like the worst hangover ever. I didn't even drink, so I didn't even get like the fun part of it. I just got the headache and the hangover headache. It's awful. So, but no, it's definitely not anything serious because I feel fine. It's just literally the headache. So I don't know if it's maybe the weather changing or whatever, seasons, you know, don't know what it is, but definitely a bit weird. So that's sort of your background colour, we're going to call it. And then what I'm going to go in now is with a darker brown. So I'm just going to go in with this dark brown just here. So just going in the outer corner, just going in with a darker brown and starting to blend. So it's a really warm toned brown. It's nice though, it's really nice. Be perfect for like this time of year as well. The autumn colours and everything like that. I am a sucker for anything like orangey, auburny, browny sort of colours on the eyes. I really, really like it. But also guys, like I said with the foundation, if there's any palettes that you are interested in me doing, I have a library full of them. Especially Urban Decay and Too Faced, but I do have quite a few Makeup Revolution ones and just sort of your general sort of drugstore type. So if there is any certain palettes that you're thinking, I'm actually interested in seeing how that one comes out or what you can create with it, do let me know. I'm more than happy to, you know, purchase some or show you my library collection. So please do let me know. I'm just going to go in with like more of a fan blending brush. I actually don't know where this is from, but yeah, I don't know where I've got this from. But I'm just going to go in. So anything like this, Real Technique brushes, like I mentioned before, they are fab. So if you do want to invest in some brushes that aren't breaking the bank, go and have a look at those. Nothing pains me more when someone, I'll go, oh, so how do you apply your foundation? Someone goes, my hand. Sorry? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, no. Just think of all the bacteria that's on your hands. And I always say to them, like, you're using your hands to apply your foundation and you're like warming it up a little bit. Like, and it's just not going to give you the finish that you want. So you're spending your money on your foundation, but you're not actually using the right tools to get probably the finish that you're wanting. I've had many arguments with my mum about this. And my boyfriend's mum, so she probably will be watching and she'll probably be laughing at this point, but I definitely told Donna to go get some brushes. A little bit more deeper. So we are going to now go in with the tiniest bit of black, but I'm not gonna, so it's a mixture of the black and the brown together, so we're just gonna get that depth a little bit darker. You can stop at this stage if you're thinking, well, I don't want to go that dark. Stick with this stage and then just add on to the next step, which I'm going to do, which is adding sort of shimmers on and things like that. But just bear with me, don't freak out just yet. So using the warm brown from the white chocolate palette and then going in with the black from the dark chocolate palette, we're just going to create a darker brown. So it's not black just yet, guys, don't panic. So, and then we're just going to go closest to the lash line at the outer corners, and then we're just going to blend. I like it. So we're just going to go ahead and match with the other eye. So again, going in at the bottom, blending out. So you're going in at the bottom and then you're bringing the circle in and going in towards the eye, okay? And then circling up and down, up and down. There we go. Using this end brush, using the warm brown and the excess that's on the back of my hand, which was the mixture of the black and the dark brown, I'm just going in, I'm just going under. Just connecting it all up. I'm not going to go all the way into the eye, I'm just going to go halfway. So then what you can do using this end is then start blending it down. So that's the bottom bit done. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go in and add some shimmer. So I'm just using my finger because I feel like these ones come out a little bit better. When you feel them, they do feel like they're powdery, creamy sort of consistency. And I'm just going to apply it over the lid. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's like it's there, but it's not in your face. Lovely. Oh yeah, no, that's really pretty. That's nice. I'm glad I went for that one. Glad. So, just going over with nothing else on there, just the excess product from the dark brown mixed together with the warm brown. Or the black mixed with the warm brown, sorry. I'm just going over literally where I've put it. It's just if any sort of glitter shimmer tones I've gotten over the top, so it's not showing through as well. So I'm just basically dusting off. So just going over. Lovely. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow done. So depending on how sort of dramatic you want to go, if you want to add like a liquid eyeline or you want to add like a smoky eyeline, that's personally what I'm going to go and do today. I'm going to do a smoky eyeline just to sort of go with it, but I'm going to keep it quite minimal, so it's not going to be dramatic. And because I've done a few liquid eyelines, I'm just wanting to show you a different sort of way of doing it. So I'm just going to bring you into me here. Hey. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use the black from this palette. Stay with me, breathe, it's fine, it's not going to ruin it. So it is very dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm just patting off the excess, so don't go straight from the palette to your eye. This is all about building it up. So just starting at the end, to the outer corners. You see, I'm just bringing it together. I'm going to go back in with this brush. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's like a soft fading outline rather than a sharp I'm right here, winged eyeline. So yeah, it's very nice. It's just very, it's there and then it floats out, floats away, smokes out, should I say. So I'm just going to match up the other eye. Right, so I've just done the other eye, so I'm just going to apply some mascara and then I'm going to apply some lashes, and then I'll be back again after that. And I'm back. Eyelashes on the lot. So I've just got some, where are they? The ones I use all the time. The Rimmel London Fluttery and Wispy. I just think that they give a really nice look, and they really go wispy at the end, so I really, really like that. The lack of eyebrow area needs some full attention. So I'm gonna go in with my trusty Rimmel eyebrow pencil. So just in dark brown. So I'm just gonna use the brush end, what eyebrows I do have, nothing really. And I'm just gonna lightly go over the sort of natural shape that I have. Bring it down, so I'm gonna extend the length of my eyebrows. So I'm just creating that length. So as you can see, my eyebrows are quite naturally short, so I'm just creating more length to it. Okay, so I cleaned my little magic brush that I used to create the eyeline with, so I'm just going to go in now. I haven't got any product on it already, so I'm just actually going to go with the product that's already on my eyebrows from the pencil. I'm just going to sort of mould that into a shape. So I'm going to use the Cool Tone Brown, which is just this one here. So just patting off any excess, just going in. So that's that done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in a little bit more, just because I have noticed with the powder that I'm getting a little bit shiny, and it hasn't been on for that very long, so maybe I do need to apply a bit more. And obviously I've still got to wipe away from the eye, under eye. Just going to go back in with my bronzing brush, just to sort of add it in. I do like the bronzer though, I must say, and I did notice that when I was applying my eyelashes, I found that I had also a blusher palette, which is the I Heart Revolution Ruby Chocolate. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this to my cheeks. Nice. For the lips. So I'm going to go in with the highlighter. This is I Love Revolution Chocolate Marble. So it just looks like that. So the bronzer that I used earlier, and this is the highlighter. So I'm just going to go in with my highlighting brush, which is actually called a setting brush, but I use it as a highlighting brush. Makeup Revolution again. So well, that highlight, that is a strong highlight. So just on the other side. Going under my eyebrows also. And what I'm going to do is just use a tiny little like dabbing end to a brush, and using that highlight I'm just going to go into the inner corners just to give it that little bit of extra. That's a nice highlighter. Nice. So now just to finish off is just the lips. So I'm mixing brands up here. So I forgot to mention earlier, I'm using Kiko as well. Kiko's actually a really good brand. I really like their lipsticks. So I'm going to use the trusty Kiko 301 lip liner. Then I'm going to use the Sleek Matte Me in colour Birthday Suit, which is this colour here. And then depending how I feel, I may go over with the NYX Butter Gloss in shade Creme Brulee. Okay, so I'm just going to line the lips now. Well, actually might need a closer mirror than that. And there, make sure you always sharpen your pencil beforehand, just so that it gives that really nice clean finish. So I'm just going to go in with Birthday Suit. I don't know if is it a bit too pinky? Is it a bit too pinky? Can't decide if I think it's too pinky, guys. it's too pinky, bear with. Right, I'm gonna give something a go. So if anybody knows about this product, they will probably laugh as soon as I say it, just because it tingles your lips like nobody's business. It's this Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker, and it's the lip gloss. It's in shade Nude Star, so I'm just gonna go over that. So it has got a shimmer to it, but I'm just thinking it will tone the pink down, and it will probably match quite nicely to the shimmer in the eyes. I think that subtled it a little bit. It does look more pink in the viewfinder, whereas in the mirror here it is like more of a nude, so it could just be how it's being picked up on camera. But it is a really nice lip gloss. So you might be thinking, why have you put a lip gloss over a matte? I personally like how to do that. I like for the matte to set and then add a lip gloss over, just because I do naturally get dry lips. But yeah, no, that's what I personally do. So that's the finished look, guys. So you've got your warm smoky browns with the nice shimmer in the inner corners going on to the centre, with your false eyelashes and your foxy winged eyeline. And you've got a nice glowing skin. The bronzer and the highlighter from I Heart Revolution, so Makeup Revolution basically palette, is really, really nice. I really recommend that. I was really impressed with it. Brilliant find. I'm pretty sure every single product I've used today is under £10, so a right old bargain. So if you are on the hunt for affordable products, definitely check some of these out. I really hope that you liked this video. I will be creating more sort of looks like this with more affordable brands. My next one will actually be doing a full face using Primark makeup, so I'm actually really excited to film that. I don't think I've ever used Primark makeup apart from a lipstick actually, and I was actually pretty impressed with that. So if you do want to sort of stay tuned and up to date with more makeup looks that I'm going to be creating, please do hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, and hit the thumbs up. Like I did mention earlier, if there is any certain products that you're wanting to maybe me for test out and to review, or if there is any palettes that you're thinking, oh, I'd really like to purchase that, but I don't know what sort of looks I could create with it, is it worth it, do let me know. I'm always on the hunt to add to my palette library, as I like to call it, and it could be a product that's actually on my list to review, so please do let me know. But thank you very much again, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.